Today is April 26th, and actually, I just looked at the clock and it's 1:44. So, I have to share with you guys this dream that I had this morning. And I say this morning lightly because when I woke up from this dream, it was 12:30 in the afternoon. When I finally woke up, my husband was like, "What are you, how are you how have you been sleeping this whole time?" I couldn't believe that it was 12:30. So apparently this dream took a long time for the Lord to finish. Um, so in the dream, I was in school and they had called an assembly they said everybody to the auditorium for an assembly, and we know what the assembly is. That's our being caught up, our gathering, appointed time. So they said everybody come in for the assembly. So all the students were coming in and filling up seats. And as I was in the queue of the line to take my seat, which by the way was the first row, first or second row, I can't remember. It was the first row. Um, and so, yeah, as I was in line, I was overhearing the teachers talking about what this assembly was going to be about. And they said that I overheard them say the Big Dipper. Okay, so if you guys have seen my recent videos, you know that in two dreams that the Lord gave me, the rapture happened when I looked into the Big Dipper constellation. And as I was explaining this dream to my husband this morning, I made the connection and told him. He was like, "Why the Big Dipper?" And I was like, "It's, it's a big scooper. It comes down. A dipper is something that comes down and scoops up. So I don't know if it's literally we go towards this direction, or if God just uses it as symbolism, or if he just uses it because this asteroid that's supposed to come pretty close to the Earth is up around the Big Dipper. It could be all those things. Uh, so I heard the teachers say something about they were going to show us the Big Dipper. And I was telling my friends around me, I was like, oh my gosh, that I've had multiple dreams where I'm looking into the Big Dipper and I am caught up. I was getting like really, really excited. So as we all settled into our seats, um, we looked up at the ceiling, and what they were going to do was they were explaining that they were going to roll the ceiling back. The auditorium ceiling was going to actually be rolled back, and we could see the Big Dipper behind it. Obviously, that is symbolic of God, rolling the sky back like a scroll. So we leaned back in our seats and looked up, and the front part of the ceiling just started crumpling back as if there was an invisible hand just pulling it backwards. And as it was coming back, it was like the plaster or whatever was crumpling. And that's when I woke up. So, what I get from this is that the Lord is telling us, it's time for our big assembly, and the sky is about to be rolled back. And in fact, it was just in that beginning stage of it was actually starting to come back and reveal the Big Dipper behind it. And I turned to my friends and I said, yeah, when I saw the Big Dipper, that's when souls were caught up into the heavens, when they were raptured and the souls started to go towards the constellation of the Big Dipper. So I just wanted to share this with you guys as encouragement. I don't know exactly our timing when he's coming back, but for him to give me this dream of the actual ceiling was starting to be pushed back, and we were already in the assembly, and it was just about to be revealed to us what we were going to see, which was the Big Dipper, where I was raptured in two dreams. And again, that's where they're saying these asteroids are, or where the asteroid is, and they're saying that it's now closer than they originally believed that it was going to get. And we know, anyways, that they don't always tell us everything. But what I'm guessing is, I'm thinking that this thing is going to start breaking into pieces and start raining down. And before they hit, I think that's when we go up. Again, this is all just my opinion. So, all right, I hope that encourages you guys. So, um, oh, I want to do another video because I have to show you this commercial that came on TV while my husband was watching TV. Um, it goes along with the last commercial I showed you guys a couple days ago with the aliens. So they are showing us what their excuse is going to be when we are caught up. So I'll be right back.